it's Future from Sewmate. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how to draft a two-piece jacket sleeve. I'm going to be using a curved ruler, a straight ruler, a notcher, a scissors, and a marker. In your case, you'll be using a pencil instead. Okay? You will need your basic jacket sleeve block pattern to do this. If you don't have one, I've got a tutorial on this channel on how to make one. I'll put a link for you in the description below and another link above. So go and make yourself a basic jacket sleeve block pattern and then come and do this with me. Thank you. Let's get started. So first, trace around your block. Draw in your elbow line. Square down your grain line. Now cut around the block. My block has got seam allowances added already, so I added 1.5 centimeter seam allowances at the sides here. I'm just gonna mark them in. Now fold these seam allowances to the back. Next, we're going to mark in our quarter lines for this sleeve. So what we're gonna do is to grab the seam allowance we just marked and just match it with the grain line here, both at the top and bottom. And just fold it down a little bit. Okay. Do the same on the other side. Now get your straight ruler and join the crease lines. Next, we're going to mark in our notches for the sleeve so that you don't get confused. So this is our back sleeve, noted by these two notches here. So what we're gonna do is to go 5 centimeters above the elbow line and put two notches which are 1 centimeter apart. Go down the elbow line 5 centimeters again, put two notches again. And then on this side, we're going to go 5 centimeters up, put one notch, and go 5 centimeters down and put one notch, so that we know that that's the front. Okay, so let's do that. 5 centimeters up, one notch. We go 1 centimeter up from that one, put another notch. 5 centimeters down, one notch. Go 1 centimeter down, another notch. Then we move on to the front sleeve here. What we're gonna do is to go 5 centimeters above the elbow line, put one notch, and do the same below the elbow line, put another notch. Next, we're going to put in our grain lines before we separate this pattern. So for this middle part, we're going to just use the grain line, the original grain line, okay? Then I'm gonna mark a grain line on one of the sides, either one of them, because we're going to connect them after this. Square a line with the elbow line here. Next, we're going to cut along this line and this line. I'll just put signs here to show which lines we're cutting. So this one and this one. Cut along the lines. Now we're going to put this one on the side and tap these two together like this. Next, we're going to correct our elbow line here. You can see it's bent. So just connect these two lines together like that. So that's our new elbow line here. So now we've got both our upper and under sleeve pattern pieces. The only thing left now for us to do is to pivot the bottom part from the elbow going down to the front of the sleeve. We do this to mimic our natural posture. As you all know that we are not perfectly straight at the elbow, our arms are normally slanted towards the front. So that's what we're gonna do with the sleeve as well, okay? I'm going to put the under sleeve on the side for a while whilst I'm working on the upper sleeve. So what we're going to do, we're coming to the back here, which is knotted by the double notches. We're going to pivot this back corner forward by 2 centimeters. Come to this corner here, pivot it forward by 2 centimeters as well, okay? So let's do that. 2 centimeters, we put a mark. Connect this point here to this point with a straight line. Get an extra piece of pattern paper and tape it on here. Come to this point and draw a straight line joining to this one here. Measure from this point 2 centimeters out and put a mark. 2 centimeters, put a mark. Now join this point to this point with a straight line. So next I'm going to cut along this line to the elbow line and cut along this line to the elbow line as well, okay? Let's do that. So now we're moving on to the under sleeve. What we're going to do first is to correct this shape here at the hemline. So you just get an extra piece of paper, put it under there, and just stick it on. Get your marker and connect these 2 points with a straight line. Now cut the excess off. Now we're going to do exactly what we did with the upper sleeve. Come to the back here where the back notches are, the double notches, and we're going to move this part of the sleeve in by 2 centimeters. Come to this point, move it out by 2 centimeters so that we can pivot it towards the front. Okay, let's do that. 2 centimeters in, put a mark. Now connect these 2 points with a straight line. Get an extra piece of pattern paper and just put it under your sleeve like this, towards the front, and tape it down. So now we're coming to this corner and moving it out by 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters, we put a mark, and we continue the hemline down first, and then we're going to join these 2 points with a straight line. Next, we're cutting along this line and this line. Make sure to transfer your notches across to this line before you cut. So now what's next for us to do is to add seam allowances along this side here and add the hem allowances. We've got seam allowances here and here already. I'm just going to transfer my patterns onto Octag so that I can use it for a long time. First thing I'm gonna do is to tape these patterns onto the Octag. So I'm going to add my seam allowances at the sides here, 1 centimeter. I'm going to add a 4 centimeter hem allowance. Transfer the notches to the edge of the pattern. Just extend the elbow line on both patterns. Okay. Now I'm just going to transfer my grain line to the oak tag. So I'll just pierce through both layers. Now we're going to cut around the pattern. So I'll separate these two first. So before we cut, I'm going to extend this hem line onto this. Extend this one too. Now I'm going to score along the hem line here with my awl so that I'll be able to fold this back. Do the same on this one too. Fold this back and cut around the pattern. I'm going to add notches onto the pattern now. Now we're going to square in the elbow line and square down the grain line. Square in the elbow line and square down the grain line. Now we're going to label our patterns. So this is my jacket under sleeve. And I'll put my initial. Label this one too. This is our jacket upper sleeve. And I'll put my initial again. So that's it. Our two-piece jacket sleeve pattern is finished. Thank you.